And this is our segment of Band of the Week or Band of the Month, because we don't put out a fucking episode every week.
Yeah.
But our next band that we're featuring, and actually it's our first band, and it's the Gratoners. We have two members sitting here right now. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Oshi. I'm the drummer in Gratoners. I'm from Sheffield.
I'm Zak. I'm the lead vocalist and rhythm guitarist from South London. Sorry if I cut you off before you said you were
It's rep Sheffield a little bit.
Very cool.
Come on.
All right, so start off. Can you tell us a little bit about when you guys formed the band and why, and a little bit of backstory?
Nice. So I came about three and a bit years ago now, and was humming around, not doing much, man. Wanted to do music again, so I started looking for people to do some music with. Met Oshi through some mutual friends. Oshi was a drummer. I was like, let's do some shit. We did some fucking hip hop and drums, open mic, minimalist, but it was cool. It was the first time I think both of us had done some enjoyable music in a while.
Yeah, it was literally just me and Zak. So an open mic. We didn't have any other mates yet. I'd only just moved there. I don't know what you've been doing.
I had loads of friends, mate.
Yeah.
I've know a few people, but like, it's like knowing people and people that want to pursue music passionately. That's like.
Yeah, well, exactly. Finding partners, like a real person you can really do some shit with. That's cool.
That's
Yeah.
So then, since from that, you just.
Yeah, we picked up people one by one, man. It was like. It was like that fucking, that movie montage, bro, like putting together the
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I met Solo out and about, like at a birdcage, and I was like to her, like, yeah, man, I want to start this band, I want to start a group, and she was like, well, I'm a singer, and I was like, cool, well, I'll get back to you when we've got a band for you to sing with, innit, you know what I mean? She put me in contact with Justin and Jono, guitarist and sax, so I went round to theirs for a night, and then we sat down and I'd written about 2 or 3 songs, so we just kind of jammed them out. I was like, oh shit, this is cool. Got Oshi involved, went to Gratoners Studio, man, so we got a name from.
Okay. That was going to be my next question, actually.
Yeah. Got a name from Gratoners because we that's where we started jamming. That was the first place we started practicing. So after a while, it was like, we're going to call ourselves, man, humming around all these fucking bullshit names, bro, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My options too, you know what I mean? I would contribute shit. And then it was like, man, we love this place. The owner at the time, man, he was like fucking so supportive of us, man. He was like the nicest fucking guy. Like, come in, he'd be like, oh guys, I love your sound tonight. Don't worry about paying today, like, you know what I mean? And it's already cheap, man, you know what I mean? So they showed us a lot of love there. So it came to I was like, can we call ourselves the Gratoners? And he was like, be honoured, man, you know what I mean? So I was like.
Yeah, I think it's a name you can't really regret if it's literally like where we all started. Whereas every other name you like it for like a month and then you kind of that's a bit later. But yeah, it's cool.
Something that doesn't have to be understood by everyone, you know.
Exactly.
It's okay.
Yeah, and people actually like our keyboardist was walking past the Gratoners and the doors are open and he was like, what are you guys up to? And came and jammed and that's how he joined the band as well. So it did feel like we had to call it Gratoners.
That's it, man. That's it. It was
without it, we wouldn't have
the foundations, man. The foundations. You know, we still practice that now. You know what I mean? Still practice that now.
Yeah, so over 3 years.
That's over 3 years, man. You know what I mean? It's fucking good work, Oshi.
Yeah,
3 years, man.
It's not bad.
One gonna miss my relationship.
It's just solid. In terms of sticking out, it's a lot more, man.
Yeah, man. That's all started, yeah, man. But it was a good journey.
That's cool. All right. Anybody else? I have more questions, but I'll let other people ask. That's what I was gonna ask next.
What are like your inspirations?
Sound.
Yeah.
So we at our core, we're Reggae Fusion, right? You know what I mean? That's the genre that we've kind of feel most comfortable describing ourselves as. I'm a lover of reggae, man. I was raised on reggae. My dad's Nigerian, but he came to the UK when he was like 9. You know what I mean? So a lot of his influences would have been 70s, 80s, 90s reggae, man. And it was like, in my household, that's what I was hearing, you know? And I was a little rocker, man, when I was a kid. I was a little fucking grunge, a little skater, man. Like, reggae wasn't really on my radar. And then as I hit my mid-teens, and I started hearing the songs that have been in my household in the car from when I was a kid, I started hearing them out and about. You know, shit, I know this song, man. This is all good. You know what I mean? You don't think about the music you listen to as a kid. I took that skip and I realized something. I was like, I fucking love fucking reggae, man. So from what 14, 15 was mainly what I was listening to. I was a rap artist, man, back home. So I was doing rap for about 10 years, and I came out here and it was like, right, let's rap scene wasn't really for me. I'm always still way too soft for that. You know what I mean? So to write some reggae was dope. Then we meet everyone else. Fucking Oshi loves disco and soul, and Justin loves fucking jazz. You know what I mean? It's all these blends, little things coming in very naturally. You know what I mean? It was a thing like I don't think we could play straight reggae if we tried. You know what I mean? You know?
Yeah, I think always it should be a flow, right? You know, whatever just is most, you know, what comes out when you let go. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, because the writing was so collaborative. Like obviously, Zak's on lyrics and general feel was always going to be reggae because Zak's got the bass line, but then everyone writes their own parts. Yeah. And I didn't really know how to play reggae drumming. Like I've improved a lot, but I've played.
That's how new genres are created, you know.
Yeah, by mistake, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, well, I just feel like a lot of the best stuff that comes out comes organically. It's just it just comes out. It's not forced.
As it should.
If you try to force anything, it's never, I think, as authentic.
It's very visible as well. You know, like when something is like forced rather than just a natural flow.
Yeah, man, I hear that. I mean, I feel like we surprise ourselves all the time by starting off with one idea and not only kind of having to think outside the box instead of what else could we blend this with, and what feels right, you know what I mean? And some ideas don't work, but I feel like we have more good ideas than bad, man. For everything we suggest.
The trick is trying not to write these like 20-minute songs. That's
what's hard. Cutting it down, man.
Once everyone starts putting their ideas together, this song.
For a time where what's the attention? What's the average attention span now? When they say it's like
30
it was at 7. I think it's like 7 or something. You know what I mean? It's like think about how long you look at a feed. You know what I mean? It's like
that TikTok thing.
Even if you like something, you know what I mean? I get guilty myself. Sometimes you see something beautiful and you're like, oh wow, that's beautiful, man. You know what I mean? On next, man. So I guess it's hard to try and cater for that when you're trying to make something beautiful and unlimited, and you know what I mean? And it's like, I'm sure at some point if it became to more of a professional standard, they'd say, right, you need to cut that down. Like, it can't be. You can't have all 6-7 minute songs. You know? So
You're building your set list too, like songs.
That's it. Up and down, man. We built that. Fast, man. Over 3 years, what we got like 17, 18, some
18 songs with this lineup, but then there's a few that we haven't played for a long time. But I think we could do it in structure.
Yeah,
we've got a lot of material.
I'm proud of us for that, man. That's again, we've put in some heavy work over the last few years, and it is paying off. I think. It's like good.
And it's still pretty fun as well. We've got like a refresh on the
pretty.
Yeah, it's good. But with the whole like stop and starting with all the COVID stuff, each time we started again, it's been so good. Like, even though it's happened more times than I'd like, it's like the comeback gigs have always been so fun because it's like you get a big crowd.
The big epic crowd.
Yeah, they
come back and it's like, let's do this, and it's a big old break. But I mean, before COVID, we were trying to raise money, for our projects and stuff. So we were playing like it was pretty much every weekend, man, for like a good few months. And it was like promo and you know what I mean, all that for getting people in and practice and the constant rehearsal, and we were sharp as shit, you know what I mean? That was like we were on point and we got used to being on point, you know what I mean? It kind of felt like you could take a few days or take a week off and you still come back and know like the back of your hand, you know.
So you used to be a rap artist, right? So like, did you used to write poetry, or have you ever done poetry?
So no, I've never done poetry, but it's never been a thing. I've never had the urge to do it so much as currently, and I think that's partly being in Hanoi. And it's funny because I think the first time I came to Hanoi, the first time I ever came to HRC, I walked in and I'm pretty certain I've seen you with your top off. Doing some spoken word. Yeah, that was like 3 years ago, innit?
Yeah, that was a One World Collective show.
Yeah. My man had some bars, bro. You know what I mean? He had some fucking bars. He's up there like, damn, like. I ain't fucking know what you said 3 years ago, innit? You know what I mean? But it was cool, man. There was energy in it, you know?
Appreciate it.
And I think since then I've seen how many fucking open mic nights or poetry nights that go around here. And it's like, it's cool, man. You know what I mean? It's good. It's any expression of anything is a great thing. And to see, you know what I mean, my understanding of poetry, man, is like limited as shit. I know nothing other than songwriting in that form of poetry, you know, but if you actually take it down to, well, actually it rhymes, I couldn't make a song and then not rhyme, and that's just not how I write. So
what's the difference sometimes?
No, but you know what I mean. But then once you, for me, like songwriting, there's more limitations on it than poetry. You know what I mean? Right? It's less free. There's more boxes it has to fit into in order for it to be a coherent body of work, you know. And I guess that's what's exciting about poetry. And the idea of doing it from here is that maybe, you know what I mean, release some of those walls that I've got going up in the way that I think about writing songs.
No doubt, street the hard way. The hard way.
Okay, this next one is also with Matthias. And what's it called in Spanish?
Matthias?
No, it's a poem, mate. Ah. The poem's not called Matthias, is it? I know we're friends, but... Oh, Matthias! You're such a great guitarist!
In English?
Mind Marauders, how do you say it in Spanish?
Mente medio dadora.
Okay, can't repeat that. What he said. You're gonna count me in? Simple man's mind wander? Does a yes man's mind maraud? Does it constantly present the what-ifs with intensities that scorch? As I sit in my brightly lit apartment, it's 3 o'clock, I'm sick and it's raining. I'm trying to focus on work and the cat is lazily playing. I've hung the washing out, I've swept the floor, I've got plenty of work to do, and before I know it, it's 4:30. I'm telling myself to read a good book all week, but I can't find one I like, or at least I can't find one to capture my attention, or one that remotely resembles the intricate struggles of my life. Where are those books? Why are there no 30-something male authors in our time? I want some fiction to address the social economies of my generation, from societies and families like mine. And my friend said, their energies go into other media these days. Why would anyone write a book about a life we can watch unfold through clicks and Facebook plays? And there it goes. The mind marauds. Lost in torrential rain, a downpour of constant meandering, unrelenting thoughts. And I see a correlation of how my mind conjures ideas. Quick successions, unfiltered, algorithmic, like the propaganda we gobble up on social medias. And I'll be the first to admit that I'm addicted to that dopamine hit. But if we take away those seconds of unwarranted subtle euphoria, what are we left with? Anxiety, dread, depression, gaping holes in our real life experience, a lack of physical connection, just a caricature of life and what we think we should represent. And there it goes again. The mind wanders, crushing thoughts in desolate hopeland where worry breaks in constant thunders. I'm stepping away from social media to become a simple man, to not concern myself with artificial acceptance from the phone in my hand. At least that's today's plan, until the mind marauds tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Matthias.
Yeah. Yo. Beats over the bars and bricks. Resonant getting tech taser flakes. Met the crowd do the Harlem shake. You came to rape, have you got what it takes? But about bricks with the bars and beats. Us man, we're going hard in the streets. Arms to the teeth with that artillery. Deep that for your stripe hard in the G. Could be free, move like kamikaze. Violate the team, then your answer to me. Acting like your flow's groundbreaking, but it just sounds like a disaster to me. I ain't asked, I'm just asking the beat. With the arsenic that runs in my arteries deep. In on my heart and then sharpen my teeth. Scarring these sneaks with the mark of the beast. Give me the mic and take shelter. You can't say that I didn't tell this clown. Give me the mic but with caution. That's fair warning for when I shell it down. Give me the mic but then stand back. Or when the B3 crew and intakes in town. Give me the mic and take cover. When I spit 2 bars and send it around.
Beast, but the bars and the breaks. We ain't really ready for the way you articulate. Can't see your face, killing when I'm on with the bass. Wrong rhythms, gun fingers are up in your face. Breaks, but the bars and the beats. You ain't got shit on none of these bars, man, it's peak. Calm with the beef, us man, I arm to the teeth. You ain't on it, and us man, I run 16. Give me the mic and let me jump on the beat. We got the top spot, wanna come for it, please. If you jump on, best jump on properly. I can't chat about gun and then run to police. Please, don't chat breeze, then get left holy and bleeding. Then find in the yard with no heating. They can't ID him. Why is that? Cause he got no teeth in.
Give me the mic and take shelter. You can't say that I didn't tell this clown. Give me the mic but with caution. That's fair warning for when I shell it down. Give me the mic but then stand back. Or when the B3 crew and intakes in time. Give me the mic and take cover.
Nice.
Spit 2 bars and send it around.
Bring your pure heat any venue you're walking. I shell it from a distance of conflicts and the farflets. No peace process and miss to start talking. Mention my origins, I'm making your jaw split. Ego to the spitting violence and splits, yeah. Never objectify a top misogynistic. Don't get me wrong, I've no problems with taking hot boards. I'm the one to hop on this dick. Rock candy, give a hand sweet and gifted. Not my brother, I don't care if it's a mistress. I'll make a body contort and twist you up. I feel like some dry sap vicious, passion Cuba, that's grim. Couldn't get there despite all the hours in the gym. On the way, but I still roll with a grin. What's up on board, kids? Drip off of a chin,
Give me the mic and take shelter. You can't say that I didn't tell this clown. Give me the mic but with caution. That's fair warning for when I shell it down. Give me the mic but then stand back. Or when the B3 crew and intakes in town. Give me the mic and take cover. When I spit 2 bars and send it around. Give me the mic and take shelter. You can't say that I didn't tell this clown. Give me the mic but with caution. That's fair warning for when I shell it down. Give me the mic but then stand back. Or when the B3 crew and intakes in town. Give me the mic and take cover. When I spit 2 bars and send it around.